Are you struggling to pay your mortgage? Do you owe back payments? Have you lost income? Are you worried about foreclosure? The Home Rescue Program may be able to help. The Home Rescue Program is designed to help Oregonians avoid foreclosure by providing assistance in two ways. First, by paying your mortgage for up to 1 year with a maximum benefit of up to $20,000. Second, by bringing your mortgage current if you're less than $10,000 behind on your mortgage. The Home Rescue Program is administered by the Oregon Homeownership Stabilization Initiative, which has already helped more than 7,500 Oregon households. A quick eligibility questionnaire is available on the Home Rescue Program webpage to help you find out if the program is right for you. After completing the eligibility questionnaire, you can click on the Apply button to start an application. The program has a limited number of application slots available during each 2-week application cycle. Remember, the demand for this assistance is high and funding is limited, so if you need help, don't wait to apply. The Home Rescue Program opens and closes applicant slots using an application cycle. Every 2 weeks, a new application cycle begins. On the first Wednesday of the cycle, a limited number of application slots will open up. Once those application slots are filled, no more applications will be accepted for that cycle. Applicants who receive a slot in the cycle must return the completed application and photocopies of additional documentation by the following Friday. If your application is incomplete or late, it cannot be accepted, and you'll have to wait to start the process again when the next cycle opens. Remember, the opportunity to apply is limited, so be sure to fill out the application completely. Allow enough time to gather and photocopy the documents requested, and get everything turned in on time. After you've completed the online eligibility questionnaire, you can click the Apply button to start the application process. If an error message appears, it means that all available application slots have already been filled for the current application cycle. In that case, you can apply again at the start of the next application cycle. It may also mean that your servicer is not enrolled in the program. A full list of participating servicers can be found on the Homeowner Help website under the Servicers tab. Like most mortgage applications, the Home Rescue Program application can be complicated. Fully completing the application and quickly providing additional information when requested will speed up the process to determine your eligibility. The submission checklist is a useful tool for submitting a fully completed application. After you've printed out the application packet, look over the submission checklist to see which documents you'll need to collect and photocopy to turn in with the application. These include valid photo identification, such as a passport, driver's license, state or military ID, your promissory note or deed of trust. Your promissory note can be found in the papers you received at the time you closed your loan. A copy of the deed of trust is available from your county clerk's office. Your most recent property tax assessment, available from your county tax assessor's office. Your most recent mortgage statement, your 2011 and 2012 federal tax returns, with all schedules, your most recent pay stubs, going back 2 months. Note, if you're self-employed, be sure to include your 2011 and 2012 filed individual and business federal tax return with all schedules and a 2013 year-to-date profit and loss statement using the form provided by OHSI. Once you've gathered and photocopied these documents, you're almost done. The final step is to review your application to make sure it's complete and correct. The submission checklist includes all the online application documents that must be signed and all the supporting documentation that must be included with your application. Delivery information can be found on the submission checklist. The earlier you get your application in, the better. You can fax it, send it by certified mail, or drop it off in person. But remember, your complete application must be received by the deadline, not just postmarked, so plan ahead. Once your application is received, it will be submitted to the state by the intake agency in your area. The state will work with your servicer to determine if you are eligible for the program. After your application is successfully submitted, you will be notified by email. If you have any questions about your application, you can call the OHSI customer service line at 503-986-2025. If your application is approved, the intake agency will contact you with details about signing your Home Rescue Program loan. This loan is a 5-year forgivable loan, which means after the 5-year forgiveness period, you will owe nothing. In the event you are notified that your application was incomplete or received late, you can reapply, but you will have to start the process again when the next application cycle opens. If you're applying for the Home Rescue Program, remember these 3 important points. Understand the eligibility requirements and the timelines associated with completing your application on time. Make sure your application is complete and you've provided all the required supporting documentation. Be responsive to any document requests and reach out if you're confused or need help with your application. It could take up to 120 days for your application to be fully evaluated and your assistance to begin. It's our goal to help Oregonians facing financial hardship avoid foreclosure and stay in their homes. If you have questions, please visit the FAQ section of this website or email us at homeownerhelp@hcs.state.or.us.